Goddess Girl 2 here. Sorry I haven't been making any, not sorry that I haven't been making Big Brother videos, but you guys don't seem to care. Nobody's whining, nobody's asking for them, so why do I bother? But I am going to tell you who you should vote for America's favorite player, why you should vote for them, why you shouldn't, and then we'll go with final 3 on which 3 I think should win the whole game and why. So let's get started. Today is September 19th, 2016. I think you have until today to vote, or tomorrow, I'm not sure. Sorry this is late. Just literally just thought of it just now. So here's the players. Let's start with, here's the players. Here's every single one of them. We're going to go one by one on them. Let's start with the vets that were in the game. Only 2 are there, and those 2 we will talk about at the end for final 3. But here is Frank. I used to be a big Frank fan until Frank screwed up and decided to say really mean things about Tiffany that were uncalled for. I know Polly said some mean things about girls, but it's about how they play the game. And Frank didn't really play a nice game, really. He played people. He told Bridget what to do with her game. And that bitch was dumb enough to listen to Frank instead of doing what she wants for her own veto and HOH. And then don't get me started with Da'Vonne. She was on I don't remember which Big Brother he was on, but I know it was with Mike Boogie and Dr. Will, and he just wasn't playing a good game. And when Boogie came onto the screen, when they asked him about his gameplay, he goes, sorry, he's not playing the game I told him to play. But Da'Vonne is with James in Big Brother 17. And Nicole was with Hayden in another Big Brother. And I think she worked with Frank too, I'm not sure. But Da'Vonne, I didn't like her last year, didn't like her this year. They both suck ass. And I'm watching Big Brother After Dark right now, just to show you. Nicole has to go to the DR. I think it's weird that this year they let the girls, if they need to get their makeup on or whatever, they allowed them to get makeup on before going to the DR. But in previous Big Brothers, they were like, nope, you're coming in no matter what. But, sorry I got sidetracked, but Da'Vonne should not win because she just yelled at people too much, and she thinks she's a know-it-all, and that she was getting people to hate certain people for no reason. Yeah, what Frank said about her was not cool at all, but that's just my opinion. Now let's go through the other house guests that deserve to not win or win, depending. We will do Paul later because Paul is part of the 3. And then we'll do Zakia, Jose, Tiffany, Glenn, Bridget, Michelle, Polly, Coy, Natalie, Victor, and Bronte. We'll do all those. So let's get started with that first person, Coy. I think Coy should win fan favorite. Actually, I think these 3 should win fan favorite. One of them 3. Coy, Tiffany, and Polly. And this is why. Coy should win it because Coy got really far, played when he had to play, and when he was HOH, he got a big player out. He did what he had to do to win the game, and he aligned himself with Nicole. That helped, and he got far in the game by playing two sides. Now you all probably thinking, that's what floaters do. They play both sides. Learn what a floater is, because floaters don't do that. Floaters lay low. They sleep all day. They don't get in conflicts. They always go one up to whoever's HOH and team up with them for the week. And they say, who you want out? Okay, I'll vote for that person. And then that's it. And then they are on every person's side. And they don't try to win nothing because that would out them out. That's what a floater is. Cory is not a floater. He tried his hardest to win when he had to win. He won a bunch of vetoes when he had to win them. So yeah, just because you don't like a person shouldn't be the reason why you shouldn't vote for them. You shouldn't be like, oh, I hate this person, I'm not voting for them. No, you vote for them because of how they play the game, not because you hate them. Because I hate Bronte, Bridget, Jose, Glenn, well, not Glenn, excuse me, I meant Michelle, and Victor, and Paul. But yet, Victor and Paul played a really, really good game. And even though Michelle and Paul are the most annoying people in the house, at least Paul knew what he was doing. Now, Tiffany, you're probably like, why would you vote for her? All she did was cry. Is it because Vanessa's her sister? No. It's because she tried her best to play the best game she could when everybody was hating on her. She even aligned with Frankie just because she was trying anything in her power to stay in the house, and she thought aligning with Frankie would get her to stay in the house. Now, Paulie, the reason why you would vote for him, not because of Cory, or Cody as his brother, but because he actually played a good game. Yeah, he said mean things to Natalie. He said really hurtful things about girls, but that's not why you should not vote for him. He won the HOHs and the vetoes when he had to. He did the best he could when he had to. Just because he was acting like a baby doing the whole pie thing doesn't mean you don't vote for him. Bronte didn't do jack shit in the house and should not win because she didn't do anything. Natalie, I don't know why you guys on Twitter are like, vote for Natalie, vote for Natalie. What did Natalie do in the house to win America's Favorite Player? All she did was lay around in the London room all day long with James or yell at him. The only thing she did was tried to win HOH once. She won HOH the second time. And then she put up people that she didn't really want up on the block. And then was upset about it. And went home because of it. Like, come on. Jose, we all know why he shouldn't win. He was annoying. He thought he was God gives to mankind. Yeah, we don't need to say much about him. Now, Zakia, you guys are calling her stupid. Even Davon was like, she's blindsided by Paulie. Blah, blah, blah. But she shouldn't win because what did she do in the house, really? Just follow Davon around and do what she wanted? Bronte, all she did was clean, cook, and when she was HOH, she did whatever Frank wanted her to do. And then when she won veto, same thing. She wanted Cory gone, and I guarantee if she got Cory out of the house, she would have been still in the house. So, yeah, you shouldn't listen to other people when it's your game. Glenn should win. I'm not voting for him, and a lot of people are not, but I still think he should win America's Favorite Player, because the way he got voted out was just not fair. Or, he didn't even get voted out. He played a game and lost. And I think he should get something for it because it's not fair. We didn't get to see his gameplay. We don't get to see a lot of first people that are voted out gameplay. And I think that they should have those people come back in the next Big Brother. Nobody's going to watch it online because you have to pay for it. Okay, we're going to go with Michelle. Michelle was annoying. All she did in the house was lay around, whine, cry, like shut the fuck up. And she ate. Every 2 seconds she was eating. And I don't even count her HOH as an HOH win because us stupid fans don't know how to vote for Coy for that and gave it to her. And yeah, she didn't even put up who she wanted to put up. Victor, a lot of you are like, let's vote for Victor. He was voted out twice, still came back into the game and kicked ass and blah, blah, blah. No, the first time he was voted out, he should have stayed voted out. And he should not win because he was annoying. He did whatever Paul wanted him to do. And that's that. Now we go to Paul and the other three. Paul shouldn't win because, one, I know what I'm saying is him saying pissed a lot. I'm so sick of watching After Dark and he going, friendship, 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 every 2 seconds. Gets irritating. But I wouldn't pick him because every time someone was HOH, he was a floater and just went with them. He won when he had to, yes, but he still did what the house wanted. He voted for both sides. And every time one side said something, he ran to the other side and said, they said this, this, this. And then when they said something, he ran over to the side and they said this, this, this. And yeah, I just don't think he played a good game. Now, Nicole, if she wins, it's okay because she was with Coy, and I think she played a pretty okay game. It's alright. She did what she had to do, but her voice is irritating. James, y'all are yelling and screaming at me on Twitter, getting mad at me because I want James to win. James, y'all were like, James didn't do anything. He didn't even play the game. He just laid around and did nothing. But yeah, y'all want Natalie to win, who did the exact same damn thing. James won an HOH. He put up Frank because he wanted Frank to go. He didn't put up Frank because the house wanted Frank gone. He put up Frank because he wanted Frank gone. I know he said it in Diary Room. Don't tell me he didn't, because he did. And he won when he had to, and he laid low on purpose. He said because it's good for his game to lay low. I didn't even like him last year because he sucked. He sucked this year, yes he did, but at least he tried. And it's all about how do you get to the end, not who really played a good game, even though some of you are like, they played a good game, that's the reason why. Natalie didn't play a good game. Why are you giving it to her? I don't understand you people at all on that one. Anyways, I'm going to get going. That's who I think should win Big Brother, and who I think should get America's Favorite Player. I will talk to you people later. So, thanks for watching, and bye-bye. I'm going back to watching Big Brother After Dark.